Thanksgiving, Happy Christmas. Let's start the video. Okay guys, I'm gonna start this video out by telling you something you probably didn't know, and I don't really know if some of you do know or not, but a lot of people are always like, hey, Madden Mobile Gods, if I haven't done the Road to the Playoffs live event, 15 times to unlock this thing, can I still get Tom Brady? Now, if you're like me and you got screwed out of your main account or something and you just can't get in, so I actually can't do the live event to get into this. But there is another way to get Brady. If you go into achievements and you click on sets, right there at the bottom, it's going to say MVP. Complete 10 different MVP sets. And that's going to give you the Roadmaster collectible. Now, a lot of you probably did know this, but a lot of you were like super scared that like if you didn't get all 15, you weren't going to get Brady. So if you were one of those people, well, there's your answer that you can still get Brady. Brady obviously is freaking sick. So this is best MVP sets to complete and also the worst ones to complete. But as you can see, you're going to want this guy. So I guess let's start out with the ones you're not going to want to complete, but at the same time you might want to. So these are going to be the worst players, meaning they're the cheapest to complete. Meaning when you complete them, you'll be able to get these team MVP sign collectibles. So if you're on your way to Brady, you could actually do these I guess sets, but they're also going to be the cheapest and the crappiest players. So right here, Aaron Lynch, these first three are actually of the worst. The Aaron Lynch, no, I take that back because the Bears one is good. 94 Pernell McPhee is good. I was thinking of the Broncos guy who is right here. So Brandon Marshall, Aaron Lynch, Andy Dalton, the Larry O'Donnell one, which is right, where is he? He's down here. Larry O'Donnell, this is the worst one, at least the cheapest one. He's down there, and then Andrew Luck is among the cheapest. So I wouldn't pool your money into completing the set if you want the actual card himself. You might as well buy it off the auction house. But if you are completing the set in order to get the team sign collectibles, these are the ones you're going to do. So you're going to do Colts, Bengals, Broncos, 49ers, and I believe there's one more super cheap one. I believe the Oakland Raiders one is pretty cheap because a lot of people don't use fullbacks anyway, so he's definitely really cheap. But let's get into the good stuff, the meat and potatoes, the best ones you can complete. Now, outstandingly, by far the best one is Lane Johnson. He is super expensive. I made a ton of money off this set. The Eagles Road to the Playoff players, and some people are going to be mad at me for saying this because they like to make money off of sniping these guys, but it's Jordan Matthews, Walter Thurmond, and Benny Logan. So if you're wondering who the Eagles Road to the Playoff gold players are, it's those guys. So when you're doing these, you got to think about how much money you're putting in and how much money you're putting out. So Lane Johnson's going to sell for like $200K. Any base elite player is going to be $40K. So there's $40K right there. Your road signs together are going to be anywhere from $40 to $50K, so that's $90K. So you've got $90K for pretty much any of these sets. So if you're getting a person and you're like, oh, can I make profit off of, Eric Kendricks? And then you realize to get a Vikings elite player, you got to spend $35K. And then to get your 2 elite road signs, you got to spend $40K. So you've already spent $75K. $75K-ish, $90K-ish, depending on your server, depending on when. So if my Wi-Fi will put up with me, so we'll go up to Eric Kendricks, and we'll just see how much he's selling for right now, just so I can give you guys a little basis, so if you want to do this on your own. So Eric Kendricks, the 92 overall, I just saw one for $109,000, so I'm going to type in $95,000 here. So I don't see one for $95,000. And then I do see one for, I do believe there was one for about this price. Yeah, $100,000 right there. So I wouldn't do this set to make profit. I might do this set to get the little collectibles for Brady. So if you've already gotten Brady, these are not sets you're going to want to do. Because if you're spending $35K for Adrian Peterson to put into the set, and then you spend all the money on the road sign collectibles, and then you spend all the money on the road to the playoffs players, and then you got to spend a K each for, maybe 2K, 3K each for gold players, and then, it's only like 101 for the signs. It's just not worth it. So definitely I would go with the Eagles. If you guys can get this complete, this is the sickest one, worth a ton of money, and he's an awesome card, obviously. Jason Verrett's a sick card. I sold him for about $145,000. I spent about $95,000 to do the set, so I made some money. This one's awesome right here, the Jonathan Joseph. Cornerbacks and safeties tend to go for a ton. The Michael Bennett is actually really, really good, only because Cliff Averill is the only gold Road to the Playoffs Seahawks player. So the only person you can put in this set is Cliff Averill, so that's why you're going to want to do Michael Bennett for that one. Steer clear of this. I forgot to mention that. Steer clear Mark Ingram. He is very, very cheap, unless, of course, you're trying to get Brady. Doomerville, I believe, is a 94, so his price is a little bit higher simply because of that. Tavon Austin. So awesome. This player is amazing. Look at that. 97 speed base. Do this set. This is my next one. I'm grinding out to try and get this one done on my mini account. This is my next guy I'm going for. He's awesome. He is awesome. You might, I mean, if you're trying to sell it and sell and make profit, you might make 10 or 20K, but he's, I mean, I want him anyway, and I want to do the set because he's just so sexy. Josh Klein, the O guards and O tackles tend to be worth a good amount. Travis Frederick is definitely an awesome one to complete, who is, I'll go over to him right now. So there's Cowboys Travis Frederick. He's actually freaking awesome. 91 pass block, 96 impact block, 97 run block. That's really, really good. But if you're looking for a comparable center for not the same price, I'd get Rodney Hudson, Oakland Raiders. William Moore here is freaking, he's BA, dude. That is such a sick card. 97 XL. I love how that card looked. That card looks awesome. And then Danny Lancina, I believe, is the name of the Bucks guy. Yeah, Danny Lancina. He is awesome. It seems like Tampa Bay just pumps out sweet linebackers because they got Levante David and you got the Derek Brooks card, but he's a legend. Yeah, a lot of information. I hope this actually makes sense to you guys. Maybe I'm just rambling about Madden stuff that's right over your head. But oh gosh, one last thing. What do you guys? I meant to ask this like way earlier in the video, but I totally didn't. What do you guys think if I like I gave you like my address and you guys could like send me stuff, and then right at the end of the video, like right now, I could like read off like my favorite whatever thing, like, you know, whatever it is you send, like a message or like just something funny, whatever it is you think you want to send. If you were to send it in and then I were to just read it at the end of the video, there'd be some like don't send dildos. Wait, no, definitely send as many dildos as possible. Okay. See, now this is a bad idea because people are really gonna do that. Yeah, just let me know what you think. I can like put my address in like the description, and then you guys can like send me mail. I wouldn't get a ton. It'd just be fun to read them sometimes at the end. So if you guys want to do that, totally let me know. If that's the dumbest idea of all time, just put a comment that says that's the dumbest of idea of all time, and then it'll get a bunch of upvotes if that's true. So let me know what you guys think. I hope this video helps. I hope it was informative. I usually don't do totally informative videos because they're boring as hell and you just want to blow your brains out. But you know, sometimes you gotta let them in on the info, I guess. So I'd say that's about it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know what you think about all that stuff I said in the comments, and give your mother a kiss for me, or I'll just do it myself. Oh, what's up? Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. Goodbye. Thank you. Love ya.